Hi guys, it's Adrian from Living Holistic Health here. Today, I wanted to talk to you about something that's concerning a lot of parents at the moment. We're seeing a lot of it in our clinic. It's winter, it's COVID, it's post-COVID, it's flu, it's RSV, hand, foot, and mouth. There's lots of things, viral infections in particular, that are quite prevalent in a lot of our children, and are circulating quite widely through daycare centres and kindergartens and schools, both primary and secondary, to be fair, as well as the wider community, making a lot of our children sick, obviously, and then they bring that home and can pass it on to ourselves as parents, which can cause lots of days off and lots of other issues to do with being isolated and so forth. So just wanted to give you some tips to do with some things that we recommend for people just to help them through this sort of particularly bad cold, flu, viral type season at the moment. And hopefully some of these things can benefit you yourselves. And one of the first things is a lot of these issues, these viral issues, are respiratory type issues. And so, we really want to make sure that those airways of our children are kept, as free from muck and phlegm and snot and all of those wonderful things as possible. And so, really making sure that we've got a good, good strength, diffuser, or vaporizer or something like that, in our children's bedrooms, and we have that going overnight, and we put that with some eucalyptus type oils, some peppermint type oils, those essential oils, and some of the ones you can just get, the Vicks double strength ones from the supermarket, and you keep those going overnight for the kids. That's going to help them a bit, clear a bit of the mucus, just keep some of that infection down, help them breathe overnight, etc. It's going to be quite beneficial. So make sure you've got plenty of that stocked, and you keep that going even when you think they're okay, because what we tend to find is with a lot of these things, particularly for the younger ones who are in daycare, is that they'll be okay, then they might have a couple of days in daycare, they hit that second day, and then it could be, say it's the Wednesday, Thursday or something like that, then come the Friday they get really, really crook. So I'd recommend in this season in particular, for this winter, that you just keep that going right throughout the night if your child is in that boat. Just to make sure that you're keeping on top of that airway protection and trying to help clear the sinuses and help them breathe, even if they're otherwise okay. Probably something to keep going with. So that's probably the first thing. If they are having some breathing issues as well, don't forget just putting them in the shower and having hot showers can be a good idea. Obviously supervise them, but that steam that comes off the shower floor, that can help just dilate their airways a little bit, help them breathe, help again clear some of that mucus and snot, etc., out of their airways and their sinus passages. You can also put some of the double strength drops like on the floor of your shower, just a few drops, and that'll help with the steam, just get that into their airways and get that into their system. Whilst there, and you do that as like a steam inhalation, while you're doing that can be quite beneficial as well, just to help them breathe, and again to help clear things out. You might want to also look at things like, for example, getting a little bit of Manuka honey, a good strength, medicinal strength Manuka honey, just putting that in just a little bit of water, hot water, dissolving that, and then putting that in their drink bottle, in their juice bottle or something like that, to help just soothe the membranes in the back of their throat, particularly if they're coughing quite a bit. And we've also put up on our Facebook page a recipe for an Oxymel, which is a type of honey-based antimicrobial gel that you can make at home. So we've got the recipe up there, so please have a look at our Facebook page, and it's also on our Instagram page as well. That can also, if you're using an Oxymel, that can just help, if you're doing that regularly for them, just help break down the mucus, help clear out some of the little bit of the viral infections and bacterial infections they might have in their airways there, and help just reduce a bit of that that mucus build-up and that reactivity, and help them breathe a bit better. So that's from a resiliency point of view. Now, there are other things that we do recommend to our patients. So we do have herbal tonics that we make up, and naturopaths Basic things like certain types of child magnesium formulas can be quite useful. Certain types of child cod liver oils can be quite useful. So that's got some omega-3s, vitamin A, vitamin D, all really important for the immune system. And there's also, we do use certain types of probiotics, some that are designed specifically and clinically trialed for asthma and breathing, but also ones that are designed to help support the immune system ongoing. So we use a different types of probiotics depending on what we're trying to do to help support the child's immune system. And honestly, I'd recommend that most children at the moment, because it's so bad, that they're on some sort of immune support. So there are different types of immune formulas that you can get. If you want some extra guidance with that, please book an appointment with one of us to go through that with you and design a bit of a plan and get a bit of a framework going to help you manage this particularly bad season. It's more the case that when I'm talking to patients is that they are going to pick up infections, but it's if we can just help our kids rebound quicker so that they're not down as much. And so therefore, we're not having to, the work's not getting affected and their quality of life's not getting affected quite so much. If they could just be a little bit sick or snotty maybe for a day or two and then just quickly rebound after that, that's about the best we can hope for at the moment because the season is just so bad. So if you've got any questions about further, if you'd like some assistance with further immune support for your children, please get in touch with us via 5201 0557 for reception, or you can contact us through the website. I'm more than happy to try and get a bit of a plan going for your kids and your family to help them just get through the back end of this winter season and then moving into spring, just to help give them a bit of extra support because it is quite a bad viral infectious season at the moment. Right, so hopefully there's a few tips there that you can take away, and as I said, hopefully they can help you just make a few inroads into this particularly bad season. Thanks very much for listening.